Hey guys, Harrison1 back at it once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to episode 37 of our Grid Let's Play, and what I'm hoping will be the final episode. If you guys didn't see the 1 hour special I put up yesterday, here is the situation. We've completed 5 of these 6 global events. Only one remains. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to one of my viewers, Andrew Hablin. He was the guy that told me he wanted to see touring cars at the end. You got your wish. The Bridgestone Challenge is the final global event on the board. It's the 5 races involved: Detroit, Washington, the Nurburg Ring, Istanbul, and Milan. So what we got to do now is take care of the last 5 of these, and we're good to go. Now we all know with touring car races, it's the Chevrolet Lacetti that's the car to go with. Would you believe the American car is actually better with touring cars than the European car? It's funny that the BMW 320 is a little bit more floppy, and it's a little bit more oversteery than the Lacetti is. So really, I'd recommend going with the Lacetti over the BMW 320. And yeah, we've got the Muller brothers here as well from BMW Team Deutschland. Yeah, that touring car team. So this should be fun. Not a great start there. A lot of wheel spin off the line. And the good thing about these touring cars is you can afford to get a bit rough in them. That's always fun, isn't it? Doing Detroit again, but look at this. This one should be a lot more fun in these cars. Ran the outsider into second, that's nice. Just trying to get this one out of the way as quickly as possible. Save time on the final video. I got a fear this is going to be the kind of video that could go down in 40 minutes, but could also take an hour. I don't know, it's one of those things, got to wait and see. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Now got to chase down Lee Niven in the lead here in his BMW 320 by the looks of it. Got Jörg Muller as well, just a little bit behind. Didn't break up that corner there, but Niven took that one really slowly. Oh, we hit him! Oh dear. He went really slow around there and I ended up hitting him and he spun it. Whoops. That's touring cars! Trust me, it's nothing that wouldn't look out of place in the World Touring Car Championship from last season. But yeah, steering damage, front wheel's a bit damaged, engine's a bit loopy, but we're okay. It's only a 2-lap race anyway, so. Oh god. Oh. That was a bit brutal. Car's a bit limpy, but now, but I think we're okay still. The good thing about these stream cars is they can take a hit or two for sure. Engine on the brink of overheating. I've not heard that in any episode I've done of this series. Ever. I don't know about you, but I've not heard that one before. Oh man, trust me, the amount of online races I did in these touring cars would be off the charts. That's pretty much all I ever did online. It was just touring cars. You know, it used to be the same tracks as well, because it used to be the minor touring car championship, not the Bridgestone Challenge. Where they were just full of like doing Istanbul and Jarama all the time. But they were so much fun. I'm one of the few guys that got to grid legendary status, where I got over 2,000 experience points and got to the rank of legend. I know, I was surprised myself how much I ended up playing the game online, but there we go, we got the win. 1 down, 5 to go, or 4 to go I should say. I win. Terrell Keefe in second for Greyport. Jorg Muller in third. His brother Dirk down in 11th place. Christopher just makes the top 5. Victor Rossi and Hudson Tech are some pretty solid teams in there as well. Touring car specialists. Took a bit of damage there, so I didn't get all the sponsorship money, but... yeah, well, I could change my sponsors around again, but I just couldn't be asked, really. I mean, it doesn't matter when you get to this stage, because, you know, if you win an event, you get money by the shed load. So we'll keep for Greyport. He's starting from second, which doesn't help our cause, but Christopher starts from pole, which is also interesting. Also, the BMW seem to get off the line a lot faster. Are they four-wheel drive? That might explain a lot of the reasons why I don't like them as much. Also, I like that the first hit damaged my steering and my front wheel already. Great. Just when I was praising the touring cars for being toughly built, you know, tough-built machines, what happens? That happens. And I got 2 damaged tyres. Great. Crystal's already losing places. He's down to 4th now. 5th. I'm taking the long way round. We're going on the asphalt. There we go. Ooh. That sounded nasty. Inside of Christopher, we're up into 7th place. Dirk Muller now in the lead for BMW Team Deutschland. Up into 6th. All the front 5 are pretty close together here. Well, these guys are bad on the brakes. I just slotted through all 4 of them. That's beautifully done. And the outside of Dirk Muller. There we go. Look at that for driving.
I like what I'm seeing. You're in first place.
Oh, that's a bit wide. Oh, and Niven once again has a spin. I spun Niven out in back-to-back races. I feel sorry for him. That's just really unlucky. Right, we're going to be drafted into I'll keep down his back straight here to start the second and final lap. Come here, you. He's coming at the inside of me. Oh, this is quite a fight here. Oh, Keith had to back out of that one. There we go. And now we're leading. Just hopefully this is the last time I ever have to do Washington. Thank God for that. Not a bad track all in, to be honest. It's just a couple of things about it really annoyed me. And, you know, it is difficult to pass around here sometimes. And this chicane is the devil child. Because for some reason, it would always throw your car off balance. And I don't know why it did that. It really got on my tits. Over the hill and down again. Look a left. Then a right back into the national park. Bit wide there again, doesn't really matter. And then back into the industrial complex here. Somebody's front end. And, oh, bit wide on the last corner. Nothing to worry about. They're a long way back. And we take the second win.
Great driving. Great driving. You won. Fantastic racing. I knew I was right about you.
Jamie Christopher, who started from pole, finished in 8th. To be fair, the rest of the field was really close together, but that's a bit disappointing. Terrell Keefe again for Greyport in 2nd. So I'm only getting the minimal amount of advantage from this, unfortunately. I'm only up by 4 points. The top 3 has been the exact same every time. Me, Keith in 2nd, and Muller 3rd. Christopher, you fail. Enjoy your 70% slice of 0. Right, touring cars, round 3. Lee Niven gets the focus because he's been taken out by me in every race so far, the poor fella. And Jörg Müller this time starts from pole. Christopher starts from 3rd. Right, let's see what happens this time. Taking the tight inside line. Ooh, bit of argy-bargy, but we've come out of it in 3rd. Christopher's still battling out now with the 2 BMW Deutschland drivers. Gotta go the long way around and see if I can cut back on the inside. And we have. That's nice. So Christopher's now in 4th. It's the 2 Deutschland cars versus the 2 Harrison cars. Get inside 1 and past the other one. Carved like a newborn turkey.
I like what I'm seeing. You're in first place.
Only 2 laps of the Nurburg ring. Shouldn't be a big deal. This is my favourite track in the game. It's my favourite track in Formula 1 as well. People have always asked me, Dre, what's your favourite track? And I've always said the Nurburgring, not the Nordschleife for this version. It's just a smooth, really fun racing track. A lot of high-speed corners, a lot of corners that flow. It just feels really nice to drive around. I've always felt that way about it. I just like tracks that are like that. The structure just seem to flow naturally, and you know, this one's really fun. Just thinking, thank God they didn't have the Nordschleife in this game. How hell would that be? That would literally be the green hell. But yeah, Dirk Müller, Jörg Müller, and then Terrell Keith again fighting it out for 2nd place.
Mirror the rest of the way, then we'll have our win.
The game isn't really realistic in the sense of you can take that first corner at 60 miles an hour, which is just not going to happen. Formula 1 car's going to take that corner at 60 miles an hour. It's crazy. People have always asked me about my favourite track. I might even do a top 10 about that one day. I promised myself on video the other day in my update video, so that I'll definitely try and do more top 10 videos. And that is something I've definitely got planned. So don't worry about that. I'll have to use the current calendar for that, but there are definitely 10 tracks I do like on that calendar. It's just some I like a lot more than others. Note, China, you are not one of them. I might make it a top 5 actually, because I think 10's a bit much. I'm discussing my live video plans while making a Let's Play, as you do. I'm so productive, it's crazy. Got another F1 2013 career mode episode coming out as well very soon as well. Like I said, the aim is Gran Turismo 6 Friday or Saturday. I know you guys are really excited for it, but you gotta wait just a little bit longer. I teased this back in January and I said it would be out sometime in February, so I've definitely made that aim, which is a good thing, I suppose. Once I haven't actually been held up by any major delays. I got my component cables last week. I got the game today. I just like to publicly thank on air Scott Woodwis. You may know him as a Rapid Scorpion online. He does a lot of the commentary for sim racing games and for the AOR Formula 1 series you may have seen as well, hosted by Fishy Fan on his channel. He does a brilliant job on there. And he had a spare copy of GT6 and he gave me a cut price discount for it because he's such a nice fella. If you haven't already, go follow him on Twitter. He's a good dude. One of the best friends I've made from YouTube. He's a really nice guy. Istanbul next, one of my favourites as well. I mentioned in the last episode how much I wanted it back on the F1 calendar, and as you do. I liked it at times. It was one of those very few anti-clockwise circuits, and now they seem to be everywhere because of Herman Tilke. Like, this is back in the days when an anti-clockwise track was like a hipster thing. Now it's a lot more common. A lot of bumping here. All right, let's try this again. Nick melded there. I'm not gonna bump you like I did Niven. Oh, spin it there. Bit of argy-bargy as well here between Greyport and Victor Rossi there up front. That's the team name, not the driver name as it goes. It's just Gianni Marcello there. Not the Real Madrid defender. So if Christopher still holding on to that lead at the moment, somehow. Oh, bit of contact there. This car's gonna take a beating, it's great. Christopher still holding off the threat of Muller from behind. He's trying to back the pack up for me, I think, a little bit there. Can't quite find a way around him. Christopher's doing a great job holding on to that lead. Hey everybody. So to wreck your party. Ouch. I'm gonna have to avoid that wall in future. Hopefully this will be the last flashback I ever have to use. Luckily the runoff area on this track is quite generous. Final lap. For the sake of the title, Christopher holding on to that second would be fantastic.
Dude, I'm in like second.
It's like, yeah, dude, I won. Jamie Christopher is like the entire American stereotype racing driver personified. He really is. But I'll talk about the game as a whole and the Let's Play in general during the end, I think. Last few corners here. The triple left-hander, I love that. One of the few good tilt designs I like. You know, Turkey's a great track, it really is. A little bit fast, a little bit slow. Good high-speed corners in there. Just a very good, well-rounded track. I wish he came back. I really did. But yeah, there we go. And across the line. Christopher holding on to that second.
Nice win. I can't wait to see the replay.
He done good, Christopher. He done good. Holding off Jorg Muller and Terrell Keefe there. It's a great job from Christopher on that one to back the pack up and take that second. Good defensive driving. We're up 16 points going into the final race. So anything above a 10th would do it. Christopher got his money too. There you go. Right. The final race of the championship and the final race of the global events. It's Milan. Just the 2 laps. This is one of the lower speed tracks in the game for sure. There's a lot more slower corners on it. It speeds up towards the end though, which is quite fun. But the bits in the middle, the twisty bits, are all the technical kind of slow corners that, you know, again, Herman Tilt kind of loves. Not a real life track though, mind you, fellas. Pardon me, got a bit of a tickly cough at the moment. Okay. In 5th place, Dirk Muller, Christopher Rubin.
Okay, I'm like third.
Piss off, Muller. It's touring cars.
Dude, I got you in my mirrors. I'm right in front.
It's a contact sport. Everyone knows that. Like Jason Plato and Matt Neal up in this bitch. Past Keith. Dirk Miller up next. Oh, little bump there. Big bump. It's just fun driving these cars like this. It's a bit of a breath of fresh air comparing to driving 250-mile-an-hour prototypes and having to look after every inch of your car while going around a corner like this, while the AI cars are heaped on your bottom. It's not as fun as this. It just isn't. This is why I love touring cars so much. They're just so much fun. The final lap of the championship coming right up, and Dirk Miller is still on our arse, which is not something I expected. He's still on me! Go away, Muller! That's a bit better. I might have to take back what I said earlier, because this track is definitely faster than I remember it being in these touring cars. Oh, drove the curb the wrong way. Ow. Straight into the tyre wall. Bit of wheel damage again there. We're gonna limp our way over the line again.
Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
Drifted out wide. Back inside, and yeah, this should do it. Will Dirk Miller hold on to that second? Christopher's getting up there again. He's in 4th place doing a good job, but have to wait and see. But yeah, here we go, up the hill for the win and the championship.
Great driving, boss. You rock. You won the race and the championship.
That was the fastest championship I've ever had to complete that involved 5 races. 22 minutes on the video and we're already done. Excellent. That's kind of what I was hoping for, really. $100 points in the end. Terrell Keith with 78, Georg Miller with 76. Christopher beats Dirk Miller to get 64 in 4th. We would take the team time of 164, which is great. And I keep taking damage there. It's really annoying. The final 500,000 reputation points to just under 6 million.
Nice win, and the money's not bad either.
And the final sponsors: Bose, Vodafone, and Bridgestone. Okay, folks.
24 hours of Le Mans is a 24.
You know what's coming next, right? This is it.
Well done, Harrison. What a season. We ended up on top. We're the most...
This is it, folks. The final head-to-head in the game. It is a prestige event. So we'll both be driving Koenigsegg's. It's me versus Ravenwest for £10 million and all the marbles. And in case you didn't already know, you are locked in to extreme difficulty. You cannot change it. This is Codemaster's sneaky little dig at anybody that basically decided to play the easy way out through pretty much the entire game. But, yeah, this is it. It's 3 laps around Le Mans, an extreme difficulty against my old man McCain. This is it. The final showdown, the final race in the game. It's the full Le Mans track. Let's go! Play that music! So as I said, you're locked into extreme, so this is going to be a bit of a bump up in difficulty for me, but we're going to try it. Oh! God. I thought I had McCain on that one. I really did. I look good for the pass on that one. It's just only having one flat back at extreme is not ideal. Oh. This is where I said that this video could be 40 minutes. It could be an hour and a half. It's one of those things. Right. Let's try again. Let's go, McCain. We've danced several times before. This time it's for all the marbles. I took the inside of the corner, have to block him out there, and it worked. I think it's the old Le Mans track as well, because there's no bridge. Bit slow through there. McCain not too quick himself, to be honest. That's not too bad. Down the Mulsanne straight for the first time. 210, 220 miles an hour. Racking up the miles here. And as you can see, there's no chicane, so it's just a whole Mulsanne straight. Over 3 miles long, this. And we're both maxed, so the slipstream doesn't even matter here, really. This car will not do any more than 226. I guarantee you that. I just got to ride that out, really. And don't worry, the track doesn't get dark like it does during the actual Le Mans 24 hours, which would have been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. But we're hanging in there, all right. Oh, nailed the braking point for that one. That was nice. I've already come to the conclusion that McCain is not. I'm not going to break McCain straight up on driving skill. I've just got to keep him behind me more than anything else. And because it's extreme, you're only allowed one flashback. You've got to bear that in mind as well. I'm not going to lie, I never felt the true satisfaction of completing this game first time around. Because the first time I did it, me and McCain crashed on the Mulsanne straight. Like, the first time I completed the game back in 2008. And you know what, McCain retired. He couldn't finish the race. So I never felt the satisfaction of actually beating him. It was more, I felt like, it was kind of like a hollow victory. Which reminds me, where is he on this map right now? Oh, there he is. I was like, he's a little bit too far. I couldn't see him on the map. I was like, where is he? And now he's right behind me again, and now I've got a damaged gearbox. Nailed the chicane, though. That was a 2-minute 50-second lap there. I wonder how fast they would do Le Mans if it wasn't for those chicanes in the middle. But we're driving well. Le Mans is one of my better tracks, so I'm getting a bit nervous now, to be honest. Talking and doing this at the same time is pretty crazy. But I don't see McCain on the map, which is good. Now power! Down the Mulsanne straight for the second time. This is going to be over. This is going to be about a minute of full-on acceleration. You'll be seeing a lot more of this in GT6 as well, actually. McCain's definitely further back than he was last time. Past the first chicane. What's the gap looking like? It's 1.3 seconds. Hi, Alex. He's just logged in on his Xbox there. Bit of an anticlimax there. Remember, these Kuziks are really sensitive cars as well. They take damage really easily. Past the second chicane, past the kink. Then coming down towards the end of the second kink. I've been at full throttle for over 50 seconds now. And then the Indianapolis straight now. McCain's still just hanging in there. It's a bit nerve-wracking because he's never quite gone. He's only 1.1 seconds back. Got my timing right. As soon as I go over the apex of that curve, I hit the brakes. Oh. Shoot. Gotta use my one flashback here. As I said, this is extreme. You're only allowed one. That was my one big mistake. I'm not gonna be allowed another. Come on, Dre. You got a lap and a quarter to go. From glory.
Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
It doesn't help. The music gets louder. Just to try and throw you off a little bit. Lucky these corners in this game are pretty much flat out. The two chicanes again. Remember, you can take this really quick if you know what you're doing. Like that. That was a 2:44. This is the final lap. McCain's 1.8 seconds back. This could be the final lap of the game. I can't believe this. I didn't think it nearly a year ago when I started this, I would finally get around to finishing it. This is it. Koenigsegg, don't fail me now. The Mulsanne straight for the final time. Where's McCain? He's losing ground back there. Just gotta keep your foot welded to the pedal here. Halfway down the straight now. McCain is now 1.7 seconds back. He's never been a threat the whole race pretty much. It's crazy. I remember it being harder than this. Ever heard of the phrase famous last words? That may have been mine just there. This is it. Getting ready to brake off the Mulsanne straight for the last time. Get it right on the curb. Perfect. Okay, it's a little bit closer, but we're still okay. The Dnieper straight is much wider in this game than it is on other games. 1.5 the gap now. Chicane now. Down to the back straight now. McCain's getting closer, but I think we're in better shape now. Just the last tricky back section now. That got out a little bit there, but we're okay. Oh. Minor mistake there, but we're okay. The last 4 corners. This is it. Taking no chances through here. Over the line. We've done it. We've done it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Take that, McCain.
I knew you could do it. You're the undisputed champ.
Undisputed champion of grid. Hell yeah. Wow. That's it. That really is it. So you just sunk in now. Wow, there's the Codemasters team themselves. And that is it. My time playing grid has come to an end. So let's talk about the game. Grid is a great game. It really is. No doubt about it. It's definitely an arcade game more than a simulated racer. It's not a Gran Turismo. It's not a Forza. It's not an iRacing or an Assetto Corsa by any stretch of the imagination. But what I like most about Grid is its presentation. It knows what it is. It knows it's an arcade game, but it was still really fun. The game's polish and presentation is what made it so great. The damage modeling in this game was way ahead of its time. It was fantastic, and you know, it's something that many racing games franchises now still can't get their heads around. You know, games like Forza and Gran Turismo are still so far behind when it comes to damage scaling. You may have seen a Next Car game as well in development, and the damage modeling in that. And it blows the current gen simulators out of the water. They really do. And Grid was way ahead of its time on that. And the AI was a little bit rubber bandy at times, and you know, sometimes it did some crazy things which I didn't enjoy at all. But overall, the game makes you pick a variety of cars, cars that don't handle all the same, cars that you know, you've got to do different things with. But overall, a really fun experience, and the series didn't go exactly how I had hoped. It took a little bit longer than I had planned. You guys wanted to see me play all of it, and I did, and I'm pretty proud of that actually in the end. They ended up being less than 40 episodes. I'm glad we got it done in the end, and you know, I've been the kind of guy that has not been able to finish series properly in the past. So I'm really proud I was able to finish this one. Sort of those things where sometimes when you're making these projects, things get in the way, and you know, you kind of lose motivation and incentive to do them. But I'm really proud I was able to finish this, all 37 episodes of it, and it's nice to think that it can be done even when the views go down a little bit, and you know, less people are watching, but the people that do still really enjoy it. So yeah, that's one way of getting around it, I suppose. But yeah, that is it. The entire game was completed 100%. Just before we go, I just want to say thank you all to everybody that's watched and that has enjoyed the series from when I first started it. It's been a long road, but I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it as much as I have making it. And I've had a blast playing through this game again. Grid was one of the first racing games I ever played on the Xbox 360, and I was really happy to go back and finish it. I might even do a best of episode. I might gather together some of my most favourite moments during the series and put them together into one video. But I just want to say thank you all so much for everybody that supported me during this series and for watching the series. It's been an absolute joy and a pleasure to put together, and I hope you guys are as enthusiastic about GT6 coming this weekend as I am as well. I'm really looking forward to playing that, and I'm really looking forward to other Let's Plays I've got planned in the future. So again, one more time, thank you all so much for watching. It's been a wonderful series, and I owe all of it to you, the fans, for enjoying it. So I've been Harrison 101, and for the final time from Grid, thanks for watching. Sayonara.